Chaldeum is free from Belial and his deception. Only Azmodan remains. He sends his army forth to strike at us from the heart of Ariat Crater. Bastion's keep is all that stands between us and certain doom. I will not allow it to fall.
The keep's defenses cannot hold. Its soldiers are scattered, fleeing before Azmodan's onslaught, which rushes forth from Ariat Crater. Should the keep fall, Azmodan will claim the Black Soul Stone. If he does, there will be no hope for this world.
The keep will stand. I will rally its defenders.
Light the signal fires, and show these soldiers that we are not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go, you are needed below.
A few thousand of your years ago on a distant battlefield, I stood over Azmodan, sword raised to deliver the death blow. You faltered. No. One of my brethren, Ardleon, called for help. You chose to save him. Yes. And now Azmodan threatens all I hold dear once again. Saving the life of another is never the wrong choice. I see that now. I wish my angelic brethren felt the same. How is it different being mortal? I will die, of course. That is not what I mean. But that is the difference. When you are mortal, every moment is precious. Everything matters. It is exhilarating. I knew Zoltan Kuhl was special from the moment I met him. He had a keen mind for the arcane. During the hunt for the Three, he was the bearer of the Soul Stones, and must have studied them intently. Though it is an aberration, the Black Soul Stone is a testament to his genius. The Black Soul Stone was created to be an improvement over the original Three. They were crafted to contain single demons, but Kuhl intended his to hold many. But the Black Soul Stone is flawed, and cannot contain that many demons for long. We must capture Azmodan within it and shatter it, lest all these evils be reborn. Of the many things I find intriguing about humans, the greatest is their endless thirst for knowledge. Angels believe that everything there is to know is written in the scroll of fate. Therefore, curiosity is not a common angelic trait. Ironically, my suspicions have been confirmed. Angels do not, in fact, know everything. Seeing the world through mortal eyes has given me much to ponder.
The Black Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
The demons within seek escape. Only your power can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter. It's a heavy burden, but the fate of the world lies in your hands.
I can see the tension on your face. The stone is fighting you for control.
It's getting more difficult, but it's nothing I can't handle.
The demons war and rage to escape their imprisonment. Their fury will only increase over time. Leah is very brave, but we'd best hurry before her strength fails.
Azmodan will soon be trapped inside the Black Soul Stone. Our victory is close at hand.
Only fools celebrate victory before the battle's begun. Along with Belial, Azmodan has ruled the ravening hordes of the burning hells for over 3 centuries. His cunning is beyond imagining.
Cunning is no match for strength.
While examining Jondar's journal further, I found a torn page hidden within the binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes in the border as well. Perhaps by studying them, I will learn where the tome is.
I've seen more cheerful faces on corpses. What is the matter?
It seems strange that Jondar would keep a page hidden. It is though it is the proof of a crime. I've already found holes in my order's honor. What if there are more?
Tell me about your brother. I want to know the truth.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
When you robbed the Merchants Guild Bank.
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
You must feel awful.
I don't know what I feel anymore.
What happened to your master, the Vizirai Lord?
My sisters and I waited until all of his associates had gathered to summon a greater demon. We slew them all to the last man. But they uttered curses upon us with their dying breaths. My sisters and I, we fell. Our deaths seemed certain. When I woke, the dark figure of the Prophet was staring down at me. That is how I met him.
Someone's got to light those signal fires. Just not me.
I'd fight if there were any weapons to spare. They'll have to tear me apart before they get to my children.
I will block the doors with demon corpses before a single one comes near you.
You heard the angel's command. Let the call sound forth. Bastion's keep shall not fall.
From the burning desert to the freezing north. You don't make it easy on us, do you?
Wherever the Lords of Hell are, I go.
At least there's a lot of work to be done here. These men fight with blunted swords and dented armor. It's good to help. What will you do when this battle is ended?
It is too early to think about such things.
It's never too early.
I wish to find the last of my people and unite them.
A noble goal. I just want a quiet town in the country where I can work and live a life of peace.
Gotta go, Martyr. More of those creatures need killing on the lower walls.
I'm sure I heard it was the upper walls, dear.
That's what I said. There's a chance I won't come back this time.
Ah, you've been saying that for 44 years. Go on now.
It's just unnatural to go from a place so hot to a place so cold. The change isn't good for my old bones.
I go where I must.
And what's all this noise? It's as though we're right in the middle of a battle.
We are, and it is a great battle.
I know, isn't it?
You look thoughtful.
Oh, yes. Well, memories are useless, aren't they? You can't eat them or sell them for food. I'm glad that I'm starting to lose them. Oh, I was just remembering a time when I tracked the jewel to Skovos. A long story. But let's just say that between the sea monsters and poisoned arrows, it managed to slip away again.
Disappointing.
Oh, it was. But when the theater's ceiling collapsed, I fell right into the lap of my soon-to-be 7th wife. She managed to console me.
You have had 7 wives?
Oh, no. I've been married many more times than that. But never to more than 2 women at a time. Never let it be said that I'm greedy.
Flee while you can.
Lord, the
signal fire!
We saw the signal fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
Look out!
Fight with everything you've got.
Time to test my skill.
You're a welcome sight, hero. I hear you're the best there is. It's an honor to fight by your side.
We're all going to die.
Our champion is too powerful. Those bastards didn't stand a chance.
What unholy beast is this?
You're a welcome sight, hero.
So you're the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soul Stone.
What in the hells was that?
An illusion to frighten you.
We've seen the fires you've lit. Fear has no more hold on us. The catapults could break Asmodan's lines, but we can't raise them from their berths while demons swarm over the walls.
I'll raise the catapults and send those Mongols back to the hells that spawned them.
Thank the heavens you're here. We're down to 4 lads until reinforcements arrive. Trouble is, the lift stopped. We can't see what went wrong through all the mud down there. Oh, what now?
More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
Private, if you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention. Fight to your last breath, lads! The lift is moving again! Hold steady, lads! Reinforcements are on their way! Demons! Get ready, men! Victory! We would have fallen without your aid. It was an honor to fight at your side.
going to die.
You must be the one that lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here. Excellent. Let's protect the recruits while they raise the catapult.
We did it! The catapult is raised! They'll regret ever showing their ugly faces at Bastion's Keep.
With the fires lit and the catapults firing on the battlefield, Bastion's Keep just might hold. You've given us hope. Thank you.
Time to test my skill.
Scouts report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here any moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we don't lose men.
We've done it! This ought to send them fleeing back to their pits.
Thanks to your help, we can finally get these catapults firing on the demons on the battlefield. The soldiers out there have a chance now.
Are you alone up here?
Of course I'm bloody well alone. Everyone else has gone and died, but I'll be damned if I leave my post. Make yourself useful and spin that winch. I can't believe you're making me do this on my own. I can't believe you're making me do this on my own. I promised Captain Ho I'd watch my temper. Do me a favour, and don't mention that I shouted at you a little, alright?
I need to go back.
While you tinkered with your paltry catapults, my demons breached the depths of your keep. Once they've claimed the Black Soulstone for me, your entire world will burn.
Asmodan's demons have torn holes in our walls and are flooding into the depths. If the holes are not sealed, the keep will be overrun.
Then I will seal the breaches with their corpses.
I am once again filled with the thrill of battle. It has been too long since I have raised my blade against the forces of the burning hells. I remember countless battles within the heart of Pandemonium, as my brethren and I risked everything to drive the demon spawn back to their hells.
Battles to be celebrated in song.
They were glorious. We waged our eternal conflict since the light first broke upon creation. But now, for the first time, it feels as if its end is in sight. You are a great warrior.
And you, a great commander.
I do what I can. Imperius himself would have been hard-pressed to hold these walls as long as these soldiers have. This world owes them a great debt.
Who is this Imperius?
Imperius is the Archangel of Valor. It is he who commands the legions of the high heavens.
Has heaven or hell ever been close to victory in the eternal conflict?
We thought we had lost everything at the 5th battle of the Diamond Gates. The prime evils and their legions crashed against the very entrance of heaven itself. But one of my most trusted lieutenants, Iswal, turned them back. Still, the day might have been lost had the demon lords not fallen to fighting amongst themselves. So confident of their impending victory, they turned on each other over the spoils they had yet to win. I shudder to think what the demon lords might accomplish should they ever stop betraying one another. Such is the self-defeating nature of evil.
I bring word from the King of Westmarch.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
My lord says he will send no living men to battle imaginary demon lords.
Perhaps he'll believe when his kingdom is burnt to ashes around him.
Tell me another story from your past.
A great long time ago, I decided to swim across the frozen sea. I had heard that beautiful aquatic women swim in its depths, and I wanted to make their acquaintance. I never found them, sadly, and I nearly drowned before I was rescued by a ship of female pearl divers. They allowed me to stay on as a cook for some time and learn their ways. For instance, did you know that you can swim faster if you wear no clothes at all?
The demons are in the keep! They're coming up from the depths! To arms! To arms! I would ask if you're all right. I know better.
That was hardly an ambush anyway. Do you remember when the barbarians tried the same thing 30 years ago?
Ha! They tried to steal you away, didn't they? I was frantic until they brought you back 2 hours later with an apology.
I simply reasoned with him. Garma still sends me a bundle of hides sometimes, you know. He was the nicest kidnapper I ever met.
That creature must die. Back to hell, dog.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Kathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage. Many centuries ago, King Corsic built Bastion's Keep to pen the barbarian threat in the north. After years of military disasters, the frustrated king led a large army out of the fortress and into the north to conquer the barbarians once and for all. Not one of them came back. The children of Bull Kathos settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now known as the Dreadlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and Harogoth. A group of revered former warriors known as the Elder Council ruled the barbarians.
You're too late. My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is ravenous. He will devour your corpse, and those of your friends. The one who killed Lord Belial. I will savor, tearing the flesh from your bones.
I need to go back.
Empty victory over a useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
Time has flown by since I joined you in New Tristram. Look at us now. Who would have ever guessed we'd be here? And now, every passing hour brings us closer to our goal. But do we have a chance?
We will live as victors, or die trying. What are you doing with all of these riches you find?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
In this place? I doubt it.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
You're sending it away. You.
We all have debts to pay, friend.
I am losing control!
It must be terrible to see your daughter suffer this way.
Everyone suffers, but to do so for a cause greater than oneself, that is the mark of a true hero. My daughter is everything I hoped she would be.
The Soulstone seems stable now.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
Yes, but for how long? Our time grows short. We must take this fight to Asmodan.
He is marshaling his forces from within Ariat Crater. I will cross the battlefield and bring an end to his madness. What will you do when this is over?
This war will never end for me. Even if we defeat all evil forever, I will carry the scars of this nightmare till the end of my days.
And what of your daughter? Is there no hope for her?
I wish Leah could have the life I never had. But in truth, I fear she'll be damned as well.
Don't underestimate her. She is strong. Nevertheless, I will hold hope for both of you.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Asmodan's siege weapons. Saving these walls will have meant nothing if they're reduced to rubble.
I will go to the battlefield and destroy the ballistae myself. Tell me more of the eternal conflict.
Since time immemorial, the forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred World Stone, until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world. Since then, the forces of hell became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
They sought to use us as weapons.
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever, and very clearly, you have.
I remember standing before the Prophet. My life hung by a thread. But he healed me and my sisters.
The Prophet was a priest?
No, not precisely. I do not know what his true nature was. Only that he possessed great power. He said we had done well to slay the demons. He was very kind. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
You agreed?
Yes. I owe him my life. Slaying the Lords of Hell would please him. It is the least I can do.
men look to you to lead them. When they see you laying waste to the demon hordes, they are heartened. As you go, so does this battle. Always remember that.
Things are looking up, Martyr. There's barely anything left to kill.
I knew you could do it.
There are other soldiers about besides me, if you haven't noticed.
No, I haven't.
Oh dear. That's a very resolute expression you're wearing. You may as well say what you're thinking.
The god Bull Kathos walked among my people, defending the sacred mountain from our enemies. If you are a god, you should follow his example.
Well, who says I'm not? I hunt for a jewel that would devour the world if it could.
So would you. I have seen you attack a roast pig like a wounded berserker.
I thought someone was going to ask me to share it. You're going out there?
I must. Asmodan waits.
Make sure you bundle up, huh? You should probably wear an extra layer or two. You can never be warm enough, I always say.
You barely changed since the desert.
Oh, well, it's quite simple. I just tuck a few fire opals in my pockets and under my shirts, and I never get cold. As good as a pair of long underwear.
Bastion's keep has been saved. Enough fighting within walls. I will now take the fight to Asmodan's war machines upon the open fields.
I hear he took down Belial in Chaldeum.
I feel better knowing he's on our side.
Thank the gods you're here. You've got to destroy those ballistae. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
We couldn't hold on. There were just too many of them.
The men are losing hope. The demons' numbers seem endless. They come at all times, day or night, and no amount of casualties we inflict slows their advance. We need reinforcements. We need help.
I'll taste your fear!
Leave me. It is too late. Take this. I have no use for it anymore.
Look out! They've been circling for hours.
citadel of the army of hell. It will crush you.
I have defeated you upon the walls of the keep. I have crushed your siege weapons on the battlefield. Now I come for you.
I could no longer sit idly by while you brought the fight to Azmodan. It has been too long since I felt the thrill of battle myself.
Destroying my siege weapons makes little difference. Every hour, more of my forces pour forth from the mouth of hell. Soon, they will wipe your pathetic keep from existence.
Brave words, Azmodan. But words are all you have left to hurl at us. Forward, friend! Now we shall drive Azmodan's army back into the accursed crater.
We labored hard to reforge your sword of justice. I look forward to finally seeing you wield it. Let us make haste.
The battle is ours.
Smile on me. Back to hell, dog.
Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
Done. The beast is dead.
I come with urgent news. Leah has had another vision. A vision of twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know of them. They are the Sin Hearts. Azmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Then let us stop these terrible hearts from beating. The demon gate has been shattered, and the way to Azmodan is now open. He has brought hell itself into the crater, powering his legions with vile sin hearts. I will destroy them and bring the Lord of Sin to justice.
You've killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
Misbegotten kind is creation's greatest sin, but your time is done. You will find only death in my realm.
These poor things live in eternal torment. Your presence pleases me. Every step brings you closer to my embrace. All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me. I feast on their agony, their eternal anguish. Oh, you are so eager. I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Sedare, Maiden of Lust, Consort of Asmodan. How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I didn't wish to tire you out. I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
That creature must die.
So close now. So close.
Concubine will show you their true meaning.
I do hope you're not in over your head. The chains tear at their flesh. Hear their screams. Such sweet music. You're so close now. I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is exquisite. Oh yes, I've been looking forward to this. Oh, is that how you want it? Shh, I eat you now. I will enjoy playing with your corpse.
You cannot stand before me!
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feed. Enough! The dark power of hell. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your Enough! The dark power of hell. Arrogant Nephilim, Enough! Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah. Trap Azmodan's essence within the Soul Stone.
It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
I need to go back.
How do you feel? Nervous?
I do not fear Asmodan. I have crushed his army, and he will follow.
I feel a sense of calm. I know you can do it. Have no fear. The things I have crafted will not fail you.
Well, Martyr, that demon lord is dead. Time to move on.
I'll go pack my knitting.
You said this jewel wants to devour the world. What is it?
Oh, all you wish to hear is my most guarded secret. Well, certainly. If you cannot be trusted, then the world is in trouble, I think. The jewel contains a powerful creature named Dirgist. He was trapped within it for terrible crimes against his people.
I have never heard of this Dirgist. When did this happen?
A long time before years were counted. Now a flaw has developed in the jewel. Through it, Dirgist can consume the holder's life. I intend to seal his prison, trapping him in it forever.
Asmodan is dead!
How in hell did we live to see this?
Have you found the location of your tomes from that torn page yet?
No. I have learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes, but it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons. But that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before. On the braces of Tyrael's armor.
No reason to tiptoe around the truth. Let's go ask him. Does your brother know you loved his wife?
No, she didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
But you are the reason their father is imprisoned.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here?
An incredible victory. I knew Asmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens. Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.